Hey guys, welcome to Mature and Immature. Today I have my co-host Vishal Singh. So before starting the podcast, I would like to uh, review it. Okay. Vishal, how was the last podcast?
Yes, it went fine. We started with like where we started. We started with I guess cyclone. I guess yes, I was missing the part
Yeah, cyclone. A discussion about cyclone. Yeah.
specific to that Bengal cyclone, and I had a chance to read. I actually read after that.
Yeah, the update about that cyclone that now 78 people have been died because of that.
Oh, that past 78 now, right?
Yeah. So I think it is getting worse than Corona.
Corona is like a one of the great disasters we have. It is like a historical. It will be in the books. It's
Do you know Oxford has successfully tested on animals? So now they are moving to human subjects.
I don't know whether
So
it
uh,
will work for human because it's totally different on
so they
animals
are
and
like slightly they are at least now we have some chances. Earlier we don't have a vaccine. Now we have a vaccine. So it is still going on testing, and for 6 months or something, it will take more than 6 months. So our next segment. So there's a big podcast guy whose his name is Joe Rogan.
okay.
Okay, he makes podcast, and he's also the anchor of UFC. UFC, you know that fight thing.
UFC, yes,
So
okay. That
yeah,
Ultimate
yeah,
Fighting
yeah.
Championship, right?
Yeah. So he's an anchor on that. So because of his voice, like people started really liking
He
him,
is the lead,
and
like he is the lead guy which used to anchor like in
yeah.
shows.
He's anchoring UFC for more than 10 years, I think.
Okay, I got it. So
Yeah,
he's leading
yeah.
the
So,
podcast also.
yeah, he has made podcast also, and he is the biggest name in this podcast community. He gets millions and millions of people, listeners, sorry, and a very big guest like Elon Musk and all that. He gets like the biggest, all the celebrities you can know. So he's now moving to Spotify. So Spotify and him had a deal that Spotify would buy his all the podcast library, and he would have to stream his podcast exclusively on
Spotify,
Spotify.
okay.
Yeah. So the deal was of 100 million.
100 million, that's
Okay.
a lot.
Yeah, 100 million. Just to like he will still own the podcast, but he has to stream exclusively on Spotify. Okay, yeah.
So is it like a 10-year
So
contract, like for 1 year, 2 year? It's like
yeah, obviously, like for I think it's for 5 year or something.
okay,
Yeah, so he's doing good. Like 100 million a deal.
100 million.
I
A
think
lot. That's it
he's
will
doing
take you, a
it's
decade to
actually
earn
too
that much
much.
of money. And like for normal celebrities, 100 million.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like he has earned a fortune. So next segment. Have you heard a Bollywood movie is coming to Amazon Prime? Like all the Bollywood movies are trying
Yes,
to
they are
stream their movies
trying to
in.
stream or
Uh,
making them live on OTT platforms. And
yeah.
I think we have two movies lined up from Bollywood, if I can say. It's one,
One is of Amitabh
yes,
Bachchan,
it is
I have.
Gulabo and Sitabo.
Yeah,
It's
it is coming on
yes,
10th.
it stars Ayushmann Khurrana and Amitabh Bachchan in the lead roles.
Yeah. Yeah.
And there
Okay.
are many movies
So
lined up from
that's that.
Bollywood and maybe from the Hollywood as well.
Hollywood, I think they were like previously also they were doing it because they had like a lot of originals content, original movies. There, though, it is a different story. Over here, it was like a very new concept that Bollywood movies you can first day like you can see in the streaming sites. So, moving to the next segment, have you heard that Amazon hired 50,000 temporary workers?
Temporary workers, in what sense? Like they'll work for a defined.
I don't know. I think for delivering, I think obviously I think for delivering the goods, like people are ordering you know, there's like a massive pressure on the Amazon guy. Like they have to deliver it safely also and quick also. So that's the problem they are facing right now.
Yes, and right now we are free to get order anything like previously it was we can
Yeah,
order just like groceries and staples and all that. So now it's like we can order like non-essentials also. So they must be getting flooded with lot of orders. So they needed someone, some extra workforce.
yeah. So have you heard that Facebook has invested in Geo, Reliance Geo? They have invested over 5.7 billion dollars, US dollars, in exchange of 9.9% stake in their business, the Geo business.
Okay, so like they Geo will be getting like in what sense their partnership?
No, they have not partnershiped. Facebook bought 9.9% of Geo.
So what will Facebook will do with Geo buying Geo for?
Uh, who knows? I think Geo is like very, very much
Like
profitable
Geo
now.
is a
So
telecom
they are,
company and Facebook is. So I don't know what since. Uh,
I mean, now the evaluation of Geo is more than 26 billion because of that. In 2019, it was 26 billion. So obviously, it is doing something good.
yes,
So
if
revenue is
if
like
Geo can
have like
provide
good revenue.
something like uh, special some features or like access to Facebook users, so might be that the case, but I don't think. Why?
Yeah. So okay, I just checked that the evaluation of the Geo is $65 billion US dollars.
Yes, Geo is leading
So
in like in our country. We can it's one
yeah,
of the
yeah,
big
100%.
names when it comes to telecom sector.
Yeah. So so the next thing is there's a green snow in Antarctica. Have you heard? Green snow.
Green snow. I have heard that Antarctica that the stories like
They're having.
the temperature is rising and all that. So
Yeah, the algae. So the thing is like the snow is turning green in Antarctica because of this climate change.
okay, so that, that also leads to due to global warming or something.
Yeah, obviously. No, algae absorbs a lot of heat, so obviously it is the cause of melting of glaciers and all that.
So we can see green Antarctica. That's interesting.
I mean, yeah,
It's
it is
covered in
interesting
green.
actually.
What else you need?
Yeah, it's not tree, it's like algae, you know. Have you seen
Yes.
algae like in
Algae is found
the
in mainly
layer
in
of water?
water. You left
Yeah.
water for like a lot of time. It used to algae in that. Water starts decaying.
Yeah. So the next news is that there is a new coronavirus. It's a very new type of coronavirus. In the China said that they have seen the new type of patient in which they cannot absorb the symptoms, but they are having coronavirus. You cannot tell if a person is having coronavirus, but if you will test his blood, then only you can tell.
I don't know what's wrong
And
with China. I only China is the one country which has experienced all kind of difference. They have discovered. So
Yeah,
now
yeah,
I
yeah,
they have
actually,
this thing, they
there's
have this thing. So China is the source of new things, new strange. If you want something weird, go
all
to
the
China.
flu, everything is coming from China.
Yes, if you want to see
I
something
think,
extraordinary or weird, go to China. They must be having something. Yes, that's interesting too.
yeah.
And
So in this the in this COVID 2 that they're calling
co-
COVID 2, it's not COVID, it's
so
COVID
19
2.
is
So it's a improved version.
19 is not over, and we got two also.
Yeah, 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 COVID 2. So in this COVID 2, like people are like very difficult to, remove this virus from their body, like very difficult to cure them. Like COVID-19 was difficult, but this is like more difficult.
Okay, so it's like advanced version. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, advanced version. Like, some Galaxy 9, then 10, like that. This and COVID also introduced COVID 1, COVID 2. Okay, okay. The next news, Indian, this is an Indian news, okay. So Zoom and TikTok are getting banned.
Yes, I'm happy for TikTok, but I don't know Zoom because Zoom we are using. Actually, I'm also using in like daily basis. We have a Zoom call or like
Yeah, I'm also using Zoom for my all the classes
I
and
don't
all that.
know
It's very
why it's so important to ban Zoom, but TikTok, yeah, TikTok deserves that. It's been rated like 1 star. I don't know. Yes, yeah,
yeah. Like people are actually mad about
yes.
that. It's a bit silly, but like, why are you
Many people
investing time on that?
they just install TikTok, then they degrade it and they just uninstall.
So this technical Guruji, what he did, like he installed TikTok in like 10 phones, and then he deleted all of them and showed like I support Carrie Minati. It's just like very absurd and
People are doing
so it was
like
very
that. And I've
uh,
seen a
yeah.
YouTuber Hindustani Bhau. Have you heard seen?
Yeah,
He
yeah,
has
one of
deleted
the
his
meme
account
gods.
of around 1.5 million on a live chat. Actually, he deleted his account.
Oh yeah.
He
So
that
that's
guy is
that.
awesome.
And
Wow.
do you know why TikTok is getting banned? The main reason.
TikTok is actually getting banned. It's very cringe. Cringe. The kind of stuff they make. It's very cringe.
You can't ban that, no. You can't just go and tell the court, a high court, my lord, this is very cringe, you should remove it. So like the core reason.
The core reason why they want to ban. It's not actually banned right now. Also,
Uh,
it's on Play Store, so it's not.
No, no, it is on trial actually.
So like there's kind of a legal hearing going on. I don't know about that.
Yeah, yeah. It is like there's like a trial going on this TikTok thing. Like people are saying that this should that it is promoting. Okay, let me just confirm my sources. And a very small children are making this videos like 8-year-old, 7-year-old small children are making this video, which is illegal. Okay, in TikTok policy, if you want to make videos on it, you must be at least 13 years or older. So these 8 and 5-year-old are making video on it, and obviously this is sparking controversies, and people then saw this. So yeah, that whole thing went to court. A small little thing went to whole court.
So this is like in legal terms right now. Okay,
Yeah, yeah.
it's rated to 1 star.
So
So
that that's the people's thinking. Like the whole platform is not bad. Some creators are bad, like very cringe. Not bad. I think
yes, that
cringe.
majority of the users goes in India in that case.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So some of the creators were. I'm just saying, reading it. Some of the creators were actually promoting, the asset attack and all that, and fake news and all that. So that was like very messed up. So that is all in the court. In Madras High Court, it is going on. So it's not in like Supreme Court, it is just in High Court, Madras High Court. Madras people are taking this very seriously, huh?
So let's see what it takes.
So yeah, yeah. So what is your take? Do you think it should get banned?
I can't say it's completely it's right to ban TikTok, and it's not possible to ban because we have global users as well. Like TikTok is
There are more than 200 million Indians using TikTok right now. So yeah, it holds a lot of people.
like in YouTube, you can report or you can strike on any video you want. So I don't know much about TikTok. So do they have any kind of such feature that like if I don't like any
No,
TikTok
no,
video,
no,
so I
you
can
can't.
strike or I can report that. So
No, you don't
I
have
can
that kind
only
of feature.
dislike or something like that, right?
Mhm.
So
You can just like and comment, that's all. You can't just tell and report any content.
okay, so like in YouTube, YouTubers they can get banned their channel or so it happens with TikTok also. Like
Yeah, yeah, I think yeah, there are certain policies that TikTok look like if you are
yes,
violating that, then only you can get
like in
banned.
YouTube, you have that if your channel has most strike or like dislike,
Yeah, YouTube is
so they
actually
can
very
remove
strict
your
about
video,
that.
they can block you from uploading. If it's
Yeah,
same for
yeah,
TikTok, then
everything. They
it's
have
fine.
like a
Like
lot.
if a video is too much violating or it has some kind of nuisance in this stuff, so if it's reported, so that creator can be banned from using TikTok. So that is correct. But you can't ban whole TikTok. It has more users.
Yeah.
Due to some of the users, you can't ban the whole thing.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, there's like some very good, very good creators on TikTok. Like, I've seen a lot of teachers making video on that, like doing a lot of science experiment in their home. So some of the creators are actually very good, and but some are like, very
Yeah, so the
cringe-worthy.
cringeworthy and the nuisance stuff. So these creators can be get these should be banned. These creators should be banned from using TikTok further.
Okay, this is like a very, controversial topic. Okay, so do you think these cringe, like quote unquote, cringe creators should get banned?
Cringe creators,
Cringe.
yes, yes, it's cringe.
Yeah.
If
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
your video doesn't have any sense or it's creating nuisance in public, so it should be banned, and you should be banned from uploading that. But
So actually, some people were saying that TikTok should make a dislike button also. Like if you don't like the video, you should have dislike button also. Like similarly like YouTube.
yeah, that should be the case. Yes. Like you, like
Yeah,
viewers
I
should have
think
an option to dislike that video, or like if they can report, is that would be much better.
so. There's just a news that a plane crashed in a plane full of like 107
That
passengers on
happened in
board
Pakistan, I
crashed
guess,
in.
if I'm not wrong.
Yeah, 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 it just happened.
Pakistan, right?
Yeah, yeah, it
Yes,
just
these
happened at
all
5
the
a.m.
amazing things are happening in Pakistan. It's actually funny to read news of Pakistan, the kind of disasters they face. Yes, it's sad, but it's amusing.
Yeah, okay. It is sad also. Like a lot of even Modi ji said, I feel very sorry about them. Like the best line you can said, I feel sorry for them.
Yeah, we can be sad also, and we can also laugh also.
All 107 passengers are dead or even missing. Like no one knows where they are. Like they are missing or they are just poof. So that's the big news right now.
Mhm.
So that's it. Do you want to add something to the podcast?
Like for the upcoming one, so can we get a brief like what we are going to do in the next one?
Yeah, yeah, I will forward the pinpoints. And this podcast was like, a newspaper, but in like a audio version. You get all type of news. You get social media news. You get, the entertainment news. You get business news. You get, climate
Yeah,
news,
actually, I'm fine
sports
with
news, if we
entertainment
had some.
news, but the other news I have to go through that, and I actually have to take out some time to
Yeah.
go through all this news and all. Entertainment is fine.
Hey, have you heard that there's some new fight going in UFC? Like very
UFC,
famous fight going
uh,
on UFC right now.
the last one I remember is like, you know, that Conor McGregor, the main US champion.
Oh yeah, yeah. Conor, no? Conor
Yes,
McGregor.
yes, right.
I think he's the face of UFC. Like he's the
Yes,
biggest,
he's a huge star
fighter.
right now. He made millions on the single fight. He has big endorsement.
He's like the face. Yeah, I have seen a few fights
Yes,
of his, and I'm like getting into UFC a bit. I'm watching this UFC and
UFC
all
is
that
actually
these
better than
days.
watching WWE. WWE is all like if you're
Oh, it's all fake. UFC is like actual real. Like they get all the blood and all that all over the the fighting stage, all over the stage.
yeah, not only the blood, the kind of skill they have to use when they are actually fighting. That is actually MMA, the mixed martial arts. So they actually train
Yeah, yeah,
really hard. They have to make their body in that shape. So
yeah. So that's it, I think. So tomorrow podcast or day after that, you tell. I'm so
yeah, tomorrow
free.
is fine. That's no problem. We can be at the same time or like it's fine with tomorrow.
Okay, okay. So I've made a YouTube channel also, same name, Mature and Immature Podcast. You can find us on YouTube, iTunes, Spotify, Anchor, everywhere. Rate us 5 star and follow us and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you for watching and